Let's see if I can't fit in a game in here. Oof. That's my reaction to this one. Oof. I'm pretty happy to be first player, I think. I'm just kind of still looking at a lot of the board. It's a little bit rough on the village. We have Procession and Contract. Farrier is usually a pretty big deal, though here we have Catapult, which kind of directly counters it. Like you get to make people discard. So somehow managing to maintain that seems good and quite important. Procession Guide you can like kind of sustain long term. I don't think there's anything that does anything that explosive with Procession, although you can actually kind of do maintaining like Procession Farrier into Guide, Procession Guide, Call the Guide, whatever. Guide is also defense against Catapult, although again it kind of messes up Farrier. Prepare is also a village, so that probably seems like enough that it's going to be worth building, especially with Distant Lands and Wild Hunt providing some alt VP and potentially nothing actually looking like it's going to pile that fast. I'm going to start Catapult and probably Farrier overpay by 2. Just try to get the Catapult played quickly, and maybe if not, I'll get to do something more exciting next turn. Hit 5 or so for, I don't even know what I would buy. Maybe Contract, like Mountain Folk doesn't actually seem that terrible here, other than that you need to play 5 contracts a turn for it, which is so not happening. But some turns you'll be happy to do that, maybe. Yeah. So this could be a kind of ugly, long, drawn-out game. We'll see. I guess Cardinal's also an attack. I don't know how relevant that'll be. It's hard to play because of the terminal space. Like I think you're going to be more prone to spend your terminal space on the draw than on something like this. We'll do this while we have the opportunity. Okay, I hit 4, which is bad. Because in addition to everything else, it means my Catapult is missing next turn. Assuming I play the Farrier. That Procession is sure interesting. I don't really want to do a Farrier overpay because I could get hit again. So I'm really thinking about just buying a guide here. Like I'm trying to think like next turn I'm gonna probably shuffle into this. I mean, I almost have to avoid shuffling into it. Maybe I just take another Farrier, overpay, and deal with the consequences just to try to get through stuff a bit faster. I suppose I could also take a Catapult, but I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to overpay, and if I do get hit, oh well. Okay, I'm getting hit. That's not unexpected. I'm kind of ticked that you managed to collide those. Like, who does that? But yeah, I just need to get through as much as possible. That's the goal. Okay. Apparently I don't get to attack, which is irritating. This will be Procession right now. I can do Farriers with it, which I'll be pretty happy to do. Although on the other hand, you actually don't have a Catapult anymore, so I could just do a big Farrier overpay as well. Or not big, but a Farrier overpay as well. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to get up to doing stuff, but hopefully we can actually sustain things a little bit coming up here. You just bought a Farrier straight up. That's bizarre. Now we're going to start attacking. Now I can put a Procession in, and I think be pretty happy about that. Okay, well... Jeez. There goes my Catapult, there goes my Procession. I guess we're going to have to get both of those back. Procession's surely the way to do that. I can Procession Farriers. This sucks. Clearly discard. Here are guides. I don't know how, like, I'm not sure what that deck's trying to do. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and prepare this Procession. We're going to be able to do decent stuff with it next turn. Specifically hitting the Farriers, I think. That's actually true. I actually might just want, like, a guide here or a Catapult. Like, I'm going to be shuffling into this, and the first one is going to go over. Okay, yeah, let's get the Catapult out of exile. On third thought. Yeah, not pleased with how this game is going. The Procession to Cardinal really did a number on me. Gotta say. That did not make me happy. Guide. Okay, we found one of the Catapults, which is really good because I really wanted to make you discard there. Now I think I'll just take a guide, or I might overpay for Farrier by 1. That actually might be a little bit more favorable. What is that? That's a Farrier? Let's do it. Could get catapulted. That would suck. Yep. That sucks. But catapult, scouting party, I suppose. Surely better than nothing. I'm gonna keep the guide there. That's the thing I would like to procession into. I don't really know what. Did you shuffle last turn? Yeah, you did. Okay. In that case, probably I discard. Just knowing that's coming. 9 and 5, effectively. Actually, quite a lot. Probably want a Cardinal. I mean, I could actually go either way on this. Like, at some point I want a procession. Right. And that can get me up to things that will actually be wild hunts, not vaults. Might even like dead play, or not dead play, but play the Farrier here. just to see if I can't collide two processions together. No need to be discarding. Like at some point, I think I'll start getting, you know, my stuff together, and then I'll be pretty happy about things. We did. That can go into Procession. Do I give a curse? No, I mean, I want to keep a Catapult around. Right. So this would just be a copper trash. And then maybe I take Cardinal and Wild Hunt. I'll play this and take another guide. Or do I want a scouting party? I imagine I have to guide right here, so I'm not so sure. Let's just take another guide. And this time I'm gonna call at least one of these. Yep. Just in case you play Vault, I'm going to do it this way. This seems fine. Is that my last Farrier? I don't think so. I mean, I gotta keep the draw in hand. I mean, there's also Astrolabe if I really want buy later, right? Wild Hunt. And yeah, I guess we're gonna play Catapult twice and trash Estate Copper. I don't actually know what I want, whether it's a contract or what exactly. At some point, I feel like I do need to replace this Catapult, which is actually tempting me to do a big Farrier overpay. Right. Although the game's actually getting sort of close to being over, just straight up. Which could point towards like something like Procession Farrier instead. I think I'm gonna do this way. And I mean, I'll probably get attacked, but oh well. I decided on contract. This is a hand, certainly. I've lost two processions. So hard to keep track of. I'm not feeling like this is just going to be like some, amazing explosion of whatever. I almost certainly have to keep this hand, I feel like. Like, even if, oh, your Catapult was an exile, well, you're not getting back around to that. I should have done the big Farrier overpay. You have the plus card coming in. I also guess I can't Catapult attack you anymore. But that's probably okay. We're going to want to remember to pay off the Wild Hunts this turn. I could do this into distant lands, if I think like points are at all important, which I kind of do. Yeah. Procession, Farrier, into Guide. I want to contract a Wild Hunt. I think. I'll proc one of these. Cards. Points. I could get another Procession. I don't really know how I make this work from here. Like I contract a Wild Hunt by Farrier. Does that seem reasonable? Probably. I still don't get the big payoff. But I'm kind of looking for. But I think we'll figure it out from this hand. Oh, point lead piles are getting lower. You know, it seems alright. We might be able to pile like Procession Estate. Not sure. I can also always gain what's its face, Vault or Cardinal off the Processions. That's an option. Oh boy, a curse. That's not exactly concerning at all. Depending on how I think I want to get there. Okay, Processions are gone. Contract, cards. Well, let's start it this way. Farrier, Wild Hunt, cards, probably a Y replacement, Wild Hunt, Procession, Guide, sure. Probably Guide into Cardinal again. Yeah. And I could take either Vault or Distant Lands here. I don't think I'm not getting there this turn, but the idea is that I'm going to score a bunch and I'm going to buy, like, Farrier. So I guess Vault's actually safer because I don't know what I'm going to draw with this guide that's going to Matt. I actually just messed that up, didn't I? We can take points here, play the two Cardinals, sure. Vault everything by province or by like a big Farrier overpay. I'm kind of running out of go in the deck, which is tempting me to do this Farrier thing instead, for sure. I mean, I have a lot of guides, so probably I can collide proc guide. But I don't know. It's like it's so tough to. I actually think I need to undo this. No. Yeah, actually, I think I want to undo this and only discard a certain number, although I don't know how, like, legitimate that is as an undo. I think I'll take a Farrier, overpay by, like, 3. Maybe overpay by 2. And maybe a Distant Lands or a Contract or Duchy or something. Let's go Contract. Okay, so I am going to get a turn. much as turns go. Like, I only have this one procession left, which is going to make life tough. And I guess maybe you can province and pile. Yeah, you can definitely province and pile. That's what's going to happen here. Shoot. I guess I needed to buy province or take a distant lands. Well, I messed up my last turn. And that's without question. I wanted to take a distant lands on at least one of those. I can get 2 points out of the Wild Hunt. Let's see. I don't think you get there. I'm really not thinking you get there. I mean, you can province, which kind of puts me in a terrible spot, right? Because, like, how am I actually going to score that much while still doing things that I want to do? But, I mean, I have to go find the vault. That's what I'm thinking. I could go find the vault and buy a province. So to that end, let's do this because I don't really want to be low in piles. Let's see. If I vault right now, I can discard 1, 2, 3, 4, play Cardinal, play Contract on Wild Hunt, buy province. That sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess maybe there is going to be a win there, but also maybe not. There might have been a win there. There definitely might have been a win there. Okay, Cardinal going is good, actually. You did not reach province, so this is actually probably going to end up being a win. I have my one procession in hand, so I don't really want to guide. Although actually I could guide around to having it in hand again. Like, I have so many guides. We can do that to where I'm more confident that I'm going to put Procession and Farrier together. Like this. Right. Cards. Procession, Farrier. Wild Hunt is points. And then Contract can take the Farrier. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we got there. I think there was a little bit of maybe misting stuff in the middle there, but I think that was kind of the game we described that we expected. So kind of long, ugly, kind of weird pile stuff at the end because of whatever, and just a lot of little tactical stuff that maybe I got right, maybe I got wrong, but it ended up working out. So I'll see you all